I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm just making sure everything is okay. All right, let's try this again. Don't you just hate it when mics want to play games with you? So let me see. How does that sound? Does that sound much better? Kind of had to reboot it up a little bit, so I apologize to that, everybody. But we're going to go ahead and get this show started. And we're going to definitely talk about this being a must-win game because it is. It is definitely a must-win game for the Tennessee Titans, and also some major changes need to be made. And the Titans need to make some changes in a couple of particular areas, and we're going to definitely talk about that in this show. So we're going to get ready to get started, and glad everything is good now. Apologize for that. I'm still trying to work through this whole microphone issue because I know that's happened from time to time. But we're going to go ahead and get the show started in less than 60 seconds. Let's do this.
Hope you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your
Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody? Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody doing? Welcome into TNT Tonight. I am your host, Chris, aka Blue Enforcer, and we're going to have a very good episode on this evening. One thing that I want everybody to go ahead and do is go ahead and share this show out, and go ahead and share the show out to everybody. Let everybody know where they can come and find us, whether it be on Facebook, on Twitter X, or on Instagram. I'm definitely going to make sure I share this show out as well. I would definitely do that, but I need y'all help to do that also. And we're definitely going to have some fun on this show. Definitely talking Titans Bengals. And what can the Titans do to get off the schneid? What can they do to get a victory and get back to where they need to be and not fall into a 1-3 hole and then really be in some serious trouble? So that's what we're definitely going to be talking about. And let everybody know where to come on in and everything. So yeah, definitely do that. I know we got quite a few people in already, and so definitely share this show out. And then also follow on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, and Apple Podcasts as well. And so we're definitely going to get into all of that and have some fun with that. So definitely go ahead and make sure you smash that like button as well, and also hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, because we do have a lot of things coming down the pipe. We have a lot of things coming down the turnpike. With the Truth League Report, with Down to the T. We're definitely going to be doing that as well. So, come on in. Definitely be a part of this, and we're going to have a very, very, very good time talking Titans, talking football, whether it be college ball, NBA, NHL too. We're definitely going to go into all of that as well. So I'm making sure I share the show out also. But TNT Tonight, we're going ahead and get started. And, of course, if y'all saw on the graphic, this is a must-win game. This is a must-win game, and I think some major changes are needed to be done before we take the field on Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying this. Major changes are needed. The only problem is 9 times out of 10, Vrabel's not going to make any changes. Vrabel's going to be his old, stubborn, arrogant, hard-headed self because he thinks he knows everything. He's not going to make any changes. He's just going to keep waltzing Andre Dillard out there, where Trey Hendrickson is probably going to have a field day against him and probably get a couple of sacks. We know Vrabel is not going to change anything, although he should. And I said this on, I called in to Jared, the GM, to Stillman and Company yesterday. And the thing about it is that I said this is Vrabel's fault. The last game was Vrabel's fault because he didn't have this team ready to play. And he has never really just fully taken accountability, saying it starts and stops with me. He'll blame everybody else but himself. And that needs to change. Because some things cannot continue to go on like this. So, my question is, what major changes do y'all think are needed? And I know, like I said, our resident, he's back to being our Titans hater. He's no longer with us, and I get it. And I know there's a lot of people that will clown him for it, but I will not. So we got everybody here. We got AC Big. We got Lou Man. 2-2. Lou Man says if we're 2-2, we're back in action. 1-3, stick a fork in us. And I agree. It might be time for a new era because, I just think it may be getting to the point that I think Vrabel, he's a decent coach. He's a good coach. He just ain't a great coach. And AC Big saying, got to make changes quick before it's too late. And that's the thing. I blamed Vrabel for this loss. And I thought that Vrabel failed the Titans. I really did. I think he failed the team. And then I called into Caroline Willie at D-Base today. And I said, at what point do you start blaming the coach for all of this? He's ultimately the leader of the team. We looked at everything else. You look at Tannehill. You look at the secondary. You look at the offensive line. Looking at tight ends. When do you start looking at Vrabel? And when do we, instead of being reactive, we should be a little bit more proactive? Get ahead of the narrative instead of being behind it. And I think a lot of times that's our problem. We tend to react to a situation instead of being proactive, and that's how we get behind. That's how we mess around and have Isaiah Wilson in the first round or potentially a bust in Christian Fulton because we didn't get ahead of it in the beginning. We didn't go ahead and re-sign Jack Conklin when we had the chance. We didn't go ahead and re-sign Jonnu Smith when we had the chance. And again, I'm the type, I was understanding of the move with Jack Conklin before because I knew he had the injury issue, couldn't stay healthy. But now that's really looking like it's biting us in the face. And some of the major changes that I think need to be made. Number one, you got to get Andre Dillard out of there. The only problem is, who are we going to replace him with? That is the scary reality that we have at the very moment until Skoronski returned. Now, Skoronski spoke to the media today, and he was saying that he was getting, his appetite back and things like that, but it didn't sound like he looked like he's going to be ready to go on Sunday. It just doesn't look like it. So it makes you wonder, who the heck could we replace Andre Dillard with if he goes out? Perhaps you could put Dylan Radunz at left tackle. Question is, who do you put at guard? Now, they got Justin Murray on the main roster now. He could be somebody that goes at left guard. And maybe you put Skoronski at tackle. At least until, not Skoronski, Dylan Radunz at left tackle. At least until Skoronski returns. But you can't have Xavier Newman-Johnson there. Corey Levin's listed on the right side, not necessarily on the left. At this point, you got to put somebody there instead of Andre Dillard. He's got to go. And I agree. Andre Dillard is looking worse than Dennis Daly, the dud. That's why I call him Dill Picklard. His play is so bad, it feels like I'm eating a nasty, disgusting dill pickle. It's disgusting how he's played. The dud Dennis Daly gave up 12 to 13 sacks in 16 games last year. Andre Dillard has already given up 7 in 3 games. And he is on pace to give up almost 3 times as many sacks as Andre Dillard did. As Dennis Daly did. He is on his way to giving up. He is on pace to give up 34 sacks by himself. That is what he's on pace for. And it does not act like, he's gone up against some very good pass rushers, and that doesn't mean that it's going to stop. All of a sudden, we're going to play against worse defensive lines. You got abused by Myles Garrett, and now you got Trey Hendrickson coming in, and he has a motor. Trey Hendrickson can become a game wrecker at your expense. He could definitely do that. Then after that, Indianapolis, even though their defense is not very good, you got, guys like, Kwity Paye, not very good so far, but you got DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart. They can line all of them up on that side, and Dillard will struggle. And then in London, you got the Ravens. And be glad Matthew Judon ain't over there. But then you got Justin Mabuke, who I liked, and Odafe Owe. They can get after the quarterback a little bit too. David Ojabo. Those guys can get after him. And they also have a old friend by the name of Jadeveon Clowney. So Andre Dillard could be in for a rough few weeks. And that's the problem. And so, first off, and yes, 3 years, $29 million. It was a waste of contract because he stinks. And so, I don't think, and the interview that we talked about on TNT postgame, he doesn't seem like he has that dog in him. Like, he is just numb to the fact that he just got his ass whooped by Myles Garrett and is probably going to get his ass whooped by Trey Hendrickson. I have no faith in Andre Dillard right now. He sucks. As does the majority of the offensive line. Aaron Brewer, I think your main problem is at center, left tackle, right tackle. That is your biggest issue. And right now, I don't think there's no way out. And Lou Man is extremely optimistic, way more optimistic than I am. Dill will be just fine. I'm like, Lou Man, have you seen Andre Dillard play these last 3 games? Talking about he'll be fine. Give me a break. And Lou Man, I love you. I appreciate you. But Andre Dillard sucks. Look into the camera. Andre Dillard, S-U-C-K-S, sucks. S-U-C-K-S, sucks. And there is no way out. Andre Dillard is a lost cause, and there's no fixing it. Unless you get him the F out of there. And Skoronski's got to come back at some point, and when that does, Dillard cannot start no more. So, Dillard's got to go. That's the one major change. The other major change, Christian Fulton. Christian Fulton has looked horrible to start the year. Now, I have more faith Christian Fulton can turn it around more than Andre Dillard. I have more faith that Fulton can turn it around than Andre Dillard. And he sucks too. Sorry, everybody, but this is the reality that we're facing. I know a lot of y'all want me to give a glimmer of hope and be able to, shine a bright light of, we're going to be okay. I'm sorry. If that's what you came here for, this ain't the show for you. Y'all know I'm going to tell y'all the truth. We're in a really bad place right now, and I don't know if I see an end in sight. And that's just being real. Lou Joel says, I want everyone gone. And Ms. Mims and I was talking these last couple of days, and I knew she was pissed. She was upset. And I had to calm her down. And I get it. There are some of y'all out there that is just angry. And I get it. But like I told y'all before the stream, as a Titans fan, you better take some blood pressure medication. Because this team will have you have a damn heart attack. A heart attack. So those are the 2 major changes I think need to be made right now. But knowing Mike Vrabel, he's not going to do it. Vrabel's not going to do it. Vrabel's too damn stubborn. Vrabel's too damn arrogant. He thinks he knows everything. He thinks he knows more than the local media. He thinks he knows more than you or I. He thinks my word is the law and nobody else knows anything besides me. So he's not going to change anything. Lou Joel says, I don't care if we win Sunday. I'm just so fed up with the inconsistency. Like, just take it, go get Caleb Williams. It'll all be worth it. I mean, it depends. Vrabel is not the type to, like I said, Vrabel is so stubborn and arrogant, he's too stupid to give in. And I'm not saying, obvious tank. I mean, try. Act like you're trying to win. Brandon says, I can't watch a Titan game sober. I mean, being a little tipsy might not be a bad idea. I will be in the comforts of the True Studio, so I might have me some good drinks too. Crosby says, Vrabel thinks he is all-powerful. He does. And that's the problem. He's not. So they better fix it. Because if they don't, they're not. Because the whole coach better play better, do better crap is getting old, it's getting tired, and players are going to start checking out. So, those are my two major changes. But I'm going to quickly ask y'all your two-tone blues star of the week. And I'm going to make this quick. The answer is nobody. Nobody should be two-tone blue star of the week. Let me just take that off right there from this game. Nobody deserves it because nobody played well. I mean, Nick Folk, maybe. DeAndre Hopkins, yeah. But other than that, nobody played well. So there's no need for a two-tone blue star of the week. Nobody deserves it. But there are quite a few dunce of the days. There's a lot of dunce of the day nominees that could go out there. I mean, I think there'll be fans by the time the new stadium shows up. I'm going to be a season ticket holder when the new stadium show up because I'm just going to look forward to being in that grand marvel of a stadium. I look forward to it. Pinball says Mike Mularkey 2.0. That's what it seems like. I mean, there's a difference in being loyal to your coaches and just flat out stubborn and stupid. Cerise said, remember when Tennessee was known for their O-line? Seemed like so long ago, doesn't it? So long ago when we used to really take pride in the offensive line. And I see we have another hater, XD Gamer is in here. And yes, I did see some posts about 927 Day, McNair and Eddie George. I did see that. Lou Man says Tier Tart. Again, I don't really give anybody a Star of the Week award. Steve Crosio says, Dunce of the Day, Charles London for another bad Tannehill game. I mean, honestly, I can't really blame Tannehill for this one. I can't. Because he was under attack pretty much the whole game, and he really couldn't do anything. And, I mean, there were the few times that he could do something, and it didn't look all that great. But I can't completely blame Tannehill for this one. New Orleans, I'll give you Tannehill. Tannehill was easily the culprit there. But I could say Andre Dillard. You could say Christian Fulton. You could say, defensive line didn't get to Deshaun Watson enough. You could get to Ryan Tannehill not taking advantage of opportunities that were there. You could say Chig for dropping passes, tight ends for not helping the block. But the dunce of the day, and I've already said this before, it's got to be Mike Vrabel. This is Mike Vrabel's fault. And I'm going to keep on that train. This is Mike Vrabel's fault. Because Mike Vrabel, again, as I've said before, and I'm going to keep saying it, one or two players are playing bad, they need to get better. An entire offensive unit looks bad, you look at the coordinator. But if the offense and the defense are looking bad, you look at the head coach. And Wesco stinks too. Trayvon Wesco is horrible. I'd rather have Jeff Swain back. Now, I agree. We missed some sacks, dropped some passes. Brandon says the whole team, which is why I lean to the coach. Wesco didn't help Dillard, and Dillard just got harassed. Zari says, which loss was worse, ours or Denver's? With Denver, they at least were trying. Denver was at least trying. It didn't look like we were trying. Although giving up 70, yeah, that's pretty awful. But giving up that 70 was bad, but we looked awful. We could have easily gave up 40. We could have easily gave up 40. I'm with Zuriz. I mean, Denver was at least trying, and they at least put up 20. We didn't even try. We didn't even show up, and we only put up 3 points. Lou Joker says, you're going into games this year. I am leaning at looking at October 29th against Atlanta. I think that might be my first and could possibly be my only appearance. You know, I'm dealing with some financial issues right now, and that's why I'm kind of trying to, you know, work on some things financially. And AZ Big is like, oh God, we gotta play Miami later this year. Yeah, we do. That same Miami team, we gotta play this year. And I got Tua, Jalen Waddle, and Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team, and I'm gonna give somebody a little secret of my plan that week. I plan on playing all 3 of those guys against the Titans. Even though I love my team, I'm trying to win fantasy. I'm trying to win fantasy. And if I feel like my secondary is going to stink, Tyreek Hill is going to have a field day that night. And Waddle might look good too. So that might be my smart play for that week against Miami. Yep, I'm playing them against the Titans. Sorry. But I got to be realistic. So, and Brandon said, you ain't beating me this week. B, you might want to get ready to take this ass whooping I'm about to give you, because I'm about to work my strategy. I'm about to whoop that ass. And when it's done, as we both agreed, no hard feelings. We still brothers, we still tight. But I'm about to get in that ass. I'm about to whoop that ass. You about to get this ass whooping this week. Sorry, sir. You are. You are. You ain't beating me this week. I'm on a mission to make sure you don't beat me of all people, sir. But B-Pain, I still love him. That's my frat brother. That's one of my tight-knit brothers. And believe me when I tell you, we gonna be all right. But he taking the L. That much is a fact. He taking an L. So I'm not even worried. I'm not even scared, to be honest. I have full confidence in my team. So, done to the day, Mike Vrabel. But let's keep going. Let's quickly do stock up, stock down. So, we're going to start with stock up. Nobody. Nobody. Maybe a Nick Folk and DeAndre Hopkins. But after that, it's really not much else to go on when it comes to that. I mean, Nick Folk gave us our only points. DeAndre Hopkins actually did all right. Lou Joe says, am I the only one wondering where the hell Byers been all year? I agree. And I mean, Stonehouse has been pretty good too. But not too many stocks up. Stock down, everybody. Especially 3 in particular. Mike Vrabel, Andre Dillard, Dill Pickle, and Christian Fulton. Main culprits. All of those guys sucked badly. Lou Man said, start down Henry. That's why I said, start down everybody. Byard included. Simmons included. Murphy Bunn included. Everybody. Tannehill. Henry. Everybody's stock is down. Lou Jones, I want Avery to replace Fulton. Avery ain't going to do no better. If I'm going to put anybody outside with Sean Murphy Bunting, it might be a Roger McCreary. And that's only if you can line Elijah Molden up inside. Only problem is I don't think Elijah Molden practiced today. And so the injury report, Luke Gifford, Elijah Molden, Peter Skoronski, Tierra Tart did not practice. Traylon Burks was limited. Harold Landry was limited. Josh Wiley was limited. And that's about it. Everybody else practiced. Tannehill, Henry, Simmons, Byard, Hopkins, they all practiced. I agree. Nobody plays the ball. Nobody turns around and looks at the football. We've been seeing that for the last bunch of years. Lou Man says, dill pickle stock will rise. Not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime. I can tell you that right now. So that's my stock up and stock down. But let's go ahead and get into the Blue Enforcer 4 points to victory, which, you know, you hate it when you have something already lined up and you have something put together and then your computer just decides to act stupid with you, and it does. So now we're into the Cincinnati Bengals. They're coming in at 1-2. We're coming in at 1-2. Only thing is, the Bengals are coming off of a win at home, and Joe Burrow practiced fully today, so Joe Burrow's going to play. T. Higgins is going to play. Trey Hendrickson's going to play. Jamar Chase is going to play. Joe Mixon's going to play. What can the Titans actually do in this situation? What can the Titans do to win this game? Because I was with one of the comments earlier. If we can get to 2-2, we might have a chance to right the ship. You might have a chance to salvage the season. But if you go to 1-3, you're in major trouble. And there might not be a way out. So the first point to victory is they're going to have to find a way to get after Burrow. They're going to have to find a way to get after Burrow. Burrow, not exactly completely mobile and 100% healthy right now, so you actually got a chance to get after him. But you're going to have to get some sacks. Because if you don't, it's going to be a long day. So that's one. Number two, no dumb penalties. Show some discipline. Do your job. Do your assignment. And don't get called for those stupid penalties. Don't get called for stupid penalties. That's what Lou Bannon said. No penalties. Brandon saying fundamentals, play smart, consistent, give max effort. Now, true. Do you think we need to make a trade for a left tackle? Problem is, a good left tackle is not going to be available for trade. Oh, dang, Miss Mills, you'd have betrayed the Spartans. You're going to the Come on. Just because they got blown out by Washington a few weeks ago, you got to stay on your team. Stick with them. So you got to show discipline, no dumb penalties. Number 3, do not let Hendrickson take the game over. But that is exactly what I'm afraid of. Now, Trey Hendrickson is nowhere near the game record of Myles Garrett, but that dude can be a wrecker. That dude has a motor that does not stop. He reminds me a lot of Kyle Vanden Bosch. That's why I kind of like him. Guys like him and Max Crosby are two guys I am fans of. I like Trey Hendrickson's game, and that dude just keeps coming. He does not stop. Andre Dillard, if Dill Pickle is in at left tackle, I mean, whoo! Y'all better have a tight end over there every time. Y'all better go max protection. Because if you don't, Trey Hendrickson's going to have a field day. Which means they need to work on getting the ball out quicker, move the pocket away from him, and get some quick passes out there. Tim Kelly's got to make it easier on Tannehill and easier on his offensive line. And there are ways to do that. A good coordinator and a good quarterback can help hide deficiencies of your offensive line. And right now, I think we're struggling to do that. And then last but not least, give us a better scheme so that our wide receivers can execute. Some short passes. Drop back, maybe a quick to the flat, maybe some quick slants, maybe some good crossing routes over the middle. Something to where you can get the ball out quickly, get it into your receivers' hands, and let them make plays. Exactly. If they couldn't stop Garrett, what makes the Titans think they're going to be ready for Hendrickson? Exactly. Ain't Collins available right now? Yeah, but I think he's coming off of an injury. Honor Landry shows up here. We will see about that. Luke Joker said Burrow is going to torture us. Any fantasy owners with Burrow this week, he makes up for it. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. And I mean, and and some of y'all are not going to like where I go with my prediction because I'm about to give that. But, I mean, you got to do that. You got to be able to get Joe Burrow on the ground. You got to find some way to slow Trey Hendrickson down. You're not going to be able to stop him fully, but you're going to have to slow him down. You're going to have to execute on offense and no dumb penalties. Right now, the Tennessee Titans are a 2.5-point dog in this game. They're a 2.5-point dog. If I were some of y'all, I would take the Bengals minus 2.5. Because I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's what leads me to this. I'm taking the Bengals to win. I'm not even for to prolong the pick. I think Cincinnati's going to win. I think Cincinnati is the better looking football team. They've got the better roster than we do right now. because, like Cleveland, it seemed like we're the team that other struggling teams seem to get right against. And something tells me that Joe Burrow might get right. So that's just what I think. Says Collins, injured or not, is better than Dillard. Probably. Probably. I'm not going to sit and disagree with that one. Of course, XD Gamer goes 31-17 Bengals. Lou Man goes 19-17 Titans. But I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a good feeling about this game. I hope a lot of y'all be there and show out. I'm going to be loud and proud right here. But I don't see the Titans winning this game, especially the way our offense has looked. And I think Trey Hendrickson's going to get at least a sack in this game, maybe 2. AZ Mick, Bengals 24, Titans 6. Crosio going Bengals 24, Titans 17. And I mean, we're just being honest. Honest and objective. That is and that is not like some of these Titan fans who claim they real deal Titan fan want to talk crap about others because we're telling the truth to being realistic. So, yeah, Titans fall 21-10. That's just my prediction. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be. But we're at the end of September and we haven't done this in a while. It's time for Shut Your Pie Hole. And I got 3. The first Shut Your Pie Hole is I'm going to say to all these Titan fans that want to talk bad about other Titan fans because because they're always going to be positive and they're always going to be, you can't talk bad about our team. You ain't you talking bad about Tannehill and Vrabel and all this. You ain't a real fan. You ain't a real fan. You're supposed to always talk good about them. No matter what, you're supposed to always talk good. Shut your damn pie hole. Be realistic. Be honest with yourself. Right now, the team sucks right now. We're in a bad place. And we got to get out of it. But just because some of us are being honest about what we're seeing, that doesn't mean we don't love this football team. I've been a fan of this team since 1997. I've been a fan of this team for over 25 years and counting. I will die. There we go. We're back. Okay. All right, let's make sure we got everybody. You make sure y'all got me. I think we got it. So, yeah. We got to stop. Some of these fans got to stop being delusional. Stop being delusional and be honest with yourself. You can't just go after a game like this and say, oh, Dan Vrabel's a great coach. Tannehill, he's awesome. No, you're not being realistic. Damon, tighten up. I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm back. Okay. AwakeningEternal.com says, it seems like the players don't want to play for Vrabel. I mean, that old coach better play better, do better. It's starting to sound old. It's starting to get old to them. It's already been old to me. But to all these delusional fans that don't see what's going on and then want to talk about, well, you're being a fair weather fan if you're talking bad about the team or you're just being honest about what you see, shut your pie hole, okay? The second thing, I want to say shut your pie hole to the local media. Why? Because it seems, really to the media as a whole, it seemed like everybody wanted to talk so much more about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, little friendship or romance or whatever the hell you want to call it, more than the game itself. I'm like, I understand we got a bunch of kick butt. Who wants to hear about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Nobody cares. I don't care about that, and I don't think a lot of you do either. So this whole Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce talk, shut your pie hole. Nobody cares. I don't care about Taylor Swift. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm not a Travis Kelce fan. So I don't give a damn that he invited her to a game and she was there. Boo! I mean, bravo! Bravo! Glad that he was able to bring her to a game. I don't care. Good luck. And last but not least, the last shut your pie hole I gotta give is to myself. Because you know what? I'm gonna put myself on blast. And there's a reason why. And I'm actually going to do this on Facebook as well. I gotta talk bad about me. And so, first of all, I just got to put it out here. I talked a lot of, I did a lot of downing of Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, ever since he took the job at Colorado. Because I honestly didn't like the way he left Jackson State. And I think that might have been my own little bit of selfish pride because, I knew, he's talking about putting a light on HBCUs and things like that. And I thought he was going to, really do some good there, which he did. Can't lie about that. But I know I put a post out basically kind of trolling all the Colorado fans or new fans. And I just completely hated on Coach Prime. Now, so I would like to say I was wrong. So I'd say to myself to shut my pie hole. And mainly this is why. Yeah, I clowned a lot of Colorado fans after the 42-6 loss because I figured, some humbling needed to be done. However, I'm not going to lie to you. I watched the post-game press conference of Prime. And I'm not going to lie. I got to admit, I got a little bit of respect for the man as a head coach. Now, again, I am not going to jump on the bandwagon like a lot of you are, like a lot of you have or continue to do. You ain't finna catch me wearing no Colorado Buffalo stuff talking about, Coach Prime, that's my team and all that. You're not finna catch me doing that. But I think I'm just going to sit back, shut my pie hole, and observe. But I'm just saying to some of y'all, don't go completely nuts with it. Cheer for the guy, let the team do their thing or whatever. They may beat USC this week. If they do, that'll be great and all of that. I'll give the man his flowers.
and all of that. So I'm just going to say I apologize to anybody I might have offended. I'm just going to say I tell myself to shut my pie hole for that. Now, again, they got their asses kicked by Oregon. No doubt about it. But at the same time, Deion was very professional in his post game. He talked to every reporter. He took every question. He took the shots that all the reporters were giving. More than I can say about a particular head coach that coaches up in the professional ranks that wears Tennessee Titan blue, Mike Vrabel. XD Gamer says, you always offend me. Well, if I do, I will continue to do so. I will do it with a smile on my face. And I will tell you, XD Gamer, I appreciate you, sir. But you know what? We'll see what Coach Prime do the rest of the way. But I had to hold myself accountable. Because some people came for me when the Titans were getting their butts kicked. And I said, you know what? Bring it. I can dish out the heat. I got to be able to take it too. And that's fine. And that's fine. We can all agree to disagree. That's what this is about. And that's okay. We all going to be family at the end of this thing. So I just wanted to put that out there to the people. And with that being said, I'm about to call it a night. I got to go get me some food because I'm hungry. We going to see what the Tennessee Titans do on Sunday. I honestly don't have a lot of faith, but we're going to see about that. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. I might be on BetMGM. I might be putting some money on the Bengals. Because something tells me I don't think the Bengals are going to let me down. I might be able to be in misery, but make a little money out of it. We gonna find out. So everybody, I appreciate y'all tuning into the show. Thank y'all for tuning into TNT tonight. I still love my Titans, and I know y'all do too. So you know what's gonna happen. We gonna tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Also, be on the lookout for the Truth League report. I will give my quick prediction for tomorrow night's game tomorrow. And then also Down to the T will be coming this week as well. Talking about some of the games coming up. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. And again, I thank y'all for tuning into the show. And again, as always, tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.